Very much on the minds of people here in Arizona.
It is raising questions about mental health, school security, and our own gun laws. We're getting answers for you with team coverage tonight. Our Shelby Slaughter is taking a closer look at gun rights in Arizona.
But we start with Allie Potter, who is taking a closer look at school security and mental health. She's live at Troy High School on the west side, where graduates will soon take the stage. Allie.
Well, Brooke and Dan, when we graduated from high school, it was a really exciting time. The focus was on the graduation ceremony, and then we also had the graduation party, then off to college, and then getting that first job. But now the focus is on the moment of what's going to happen at that graduation, the moment that people are looking over their shoulder, just not knowing what's going to happen in that moment. And that's where the focus is right now, unfortunately, during a time like this.
This should be the day where we're all super excited. Like, our seniors are graduating, they're gonna rock. Sorry, I just feel like really emotional.
Emotions are high even here for parents in Tucson thinking about the horrific Texas mass shooting at Robb Elementary.
You know, I live close to the school, and I was out with my horse, and I heard sirens go by, and it was like, if my child wasn't home with me right now today, it would have been like this sinking feeling of, are they coming to the school?
Kristen is not just a mom, but also a licensed therapist. So I asked her how parents should handle talking to their kids about mass shootings.
These sorts of tragedies aren't necessarily appropriate for kids under the age of 8. However, you know your child best.
And if your child starts asking a question, listen.
As the adults that we allow these children the space to have these emotions, whatever they may be. If they're angry, if they're sad, if they're scared, all of those emotions they're good. They're good to have, and a safe place to express them is the most important thing we can offer our children through this.
And it's the matter of not protecting our kids from danger, because it could potentially happen, but preparing them for that danger.
Samantha has 3 children and says she has prepared her kids for all types of situations, whether it's helping people with first aid, CPR, and having a conversation.
Communicating with them and letting them know what's happening in the world, that these things do happen, and just have them prepare that way they can act upon any situation in a cool, calm, and collective manner.
She says the school can also prepare students for mass shootings by doing active shooter drills, just like fire drills.
But yes, it is scary, because we do send off our kids to school hoping that they come back. And, you know, we just never know nowadays. So it is scary for the future, definitely, especially with the end of the school year right here. Like, how are we supposed to feel comfortable to send them off to school next year?
And I know Samantha isn't the only parents. I'm sure you at home are wondering the same thing. And that's why I asked the Pima County Superintendent of Schools, Dustin Williams, is there a plan in place? What about security? And he said that there are plans in place, but they're going to go and analyze them over the summer, and then hopefully kind of uptick and bump up the plans to make it safer for the kids here in Pima County. Reporting on the west side, Allie Potter, KLD News 13.